Hey guys, what's up? Okay, this is Meredith here. Okay, let me just tell you the story. So I've already tried to record this once, and I just got a MacBook, and I tried to record on my MacBook, and I couldn't get it to upload to Facebook or YouTube, and now I'm having to do it off my iPad. So, let's get down to it. So you're probably like, Meredith, why are you making a video? Why is the title of this video called You Are Less? Well, great question. I'm about to tell you. So, it has been put on my heart probably like 2 or 3 months ago. As you all know, I have a blog and where I was really good about posting and stuff. And not that I don't love writing and posting, but I just, with school and stuff, like I just got super busy and I wasn't able to post. Well, I actually have a post, but I actually have a blog, but I haven't posted it yet. And, as I was writing it, and I've been thinking about it for a while, I was just thinking I would honestly much rather just make a video talking about my blog. So, like, basically, instead of writing it, talking about it, bringing my blogs to life. So, that's what I'm going to be doing, and just see if this goes anywhere, if anything, it can maybe, like, make someone's day, encourage someone. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Literally, okay, so the first time I recorded this, my flipping, like, I was just talking and I was like, and it was like 5 minutes, but I guess since I already recorded it once, like, I know what I'm gonna say. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so basically, I'm bringing my blogs to life. I'm just gonna be sort of writing about a situation and kind of like putting a Bible verse with it. I'm just gonna be recording and I'm gonna put them on. So I have a YouTube channel, and if you're seeing this, it might be on YouTube, it might be on Facebook, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I will upload it to YouTube and then just link it back to my Facebook. So wherever you are, thank you so much for watching. And so yeah, let's hop right on into the message today. Okay, so actually what I was going to do my blog post about, but instead I'm recording about it, is the Bible verse John 3:30 had really just been sticking out to me. I had seen it somewhere, but I can't point off like the top of my head where I seen it at. But basically the Bible verse says, he becomes more, I become less, and open up, he becomes greater, I must become less, and I have it written right here in my little notes. So this verse has been sticking out for me a while, and I love it because for God is more important than anything. And so, and I wrote, this is like my personal journal that I have, I just put, I love this verse. For God is more important than anything. I need to stop being so obsessed with myself. I must seek more of God. So, since it is after Christmas and I have a little bit of extra spending money, yada yada yada, I was like, okay, I need to go get this makeup palette. I need to have this new jacket. I need to have these new shoes. And I was just very about myself, just all about me. Me, 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 me. And that's not how you should be at all. And I think it's so easy for us to become very obsessed and consumed with worldly things, with possessions and material things. This stuff's not going with us to heaven. If you have something here, that's great, that's awesome, treasure it. But when you die, it's not going to like mean anything. Like, your worldly possessions aren't going to go with you into heaven. If you're rich, you're poor, whatever you look like you're not, like, it doesn't go with you to heaven. So I just kind of need to take a step back. So that's the first thing I realized, that no matter what I have here, it's not going with me to heaven. So if you realize that, you're like, okay, well, this stuff here is just very temporary. This whole world's very temporary. So kind of when you understand and you learn that, then you look at things a lot differently and you realize, like, oh, I don't have to have this or that. It's just temporary. It's not going with me. It's great to have it, but there's no need to obsess about it. So I just really realized I was also I do tend to get like this sometimes, and I don't mean to. I'll go through a phase where I'm like super obsessed with like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I'm like always checking it if like a new video is uploaded on YouTube, or like constantly refreshing, especially if I'm super bored. But I notice when I'm laying in bed at night, it'd be time like 11 o'clock. Next thing I know, it's 1 in the morning. And it's just not good to be like that. So anyways, I realized what I was doing is I was just basically very just worldly things. And so kind of what had made me think about this message and kind of had me like thinking was me and Adam, my little brother, we had went hiking last Saturday. Yeah, was it Saturday? Yeah, because it was New Year's Eve. Basically, we were going to Rough Ridge, and it was closed. The parkway was closed, so we were not able to get to Rough Ridge. So I was like, okay, you know, this is a bummer, but I drove this far. Like, we're gonna go. Let's just go to Grandfather. So we ended up going to Grandfather Mountain. It was beautiful, even though there was a lot of people actually. It was very cold. Like, my hands are red, and I couldn't feel them. And I was like, this is fine. Everything's fine. Because I was trying to take pictures, and I can't take them with my gloves on. Anyways, my hands are about to fall off. Everything's great. And so, but basically, so Adam had never been there before, and he was just super amazed by it. And I was too, like when you get to that point and like you're up there, like at Grandfather Mountain, and you just like look out and you see all these like the view of the mountains, and it's so overwhelming because you think about how God created that for us. He created the world for us, and I just remember like it's just very overwhelming because you see you're here and you see how baby small your problem is. But basically what it made me think about is how there's this whole world, like this entire world that I have like so many parts that I have never seen or explored or even heard of. They're just waiting for me to go and explore it. And that just like made me think. I was like, wow, look how like I this is just a small portion of the world that I'm seeing right now. But there's so much more. And it just made me like think. It was like so inspirational. I was like, there's more to this world that I need to explore. There's more to life than just all these worldly things that I'm obsessed with. So the Bible verse, he becomes greater, I must become less. I couldn't think. He becomes greater, I must become less. It just kind of had me thinking because when we stop obsessing about worldly things and stop thinking so much me, we think about it makes you just because when you stop thinking about that stuff, you're like, wow, there's more to life than how many followers you have on Instagram, how many likes your post gets, yada yada yada, and it makes you realize that there's so much more to life and stuff. So it made me think, okay, I'm becoming less, not less, like my value's not decreasing. Like, girl, you're still precious in his eyes. But basically you're still worth a lot. So when I become less, he becomes greater. So when I stop obsessing about worldly things, becoming less, it helps me focus more on God when he and it's helping. So he's becoming greater in my eyes. And so that Bible verse has just been sticking out to me. And like, so that Bible verse, going to see the mountains, the beauty, how there's so much more to life, all that just kind of came together. And I was going to write my blog, but instead I was like, no, I'll just make a video about it. So, this is my video. And the first time I recorded this, it was like over 10 minutes. Now I'm down to 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I can't read. But yeah, so, one of my New Year's resolutions, this is probably me actually a 10-minute video. So, one of my New Year's resolution is just always seek more of God. No matter, like, just seek more of him. Go outside. Like, you can just literally, or you can, like, not even outside, like, look at your family members. Like, go outside and look at the world and just look at everything around you. And, like, you know that, like, God created that. It's just unreal to think about. So, just constantly always seek him. Pray. I have to get better about praying because I'm bad to be like, oh, I think God like, I think I'm deserving of, like, I expect God to give me stuff. Like, no, we're definitely not deserving. Like, we're sinners, we fall short. Anyways, that's like a whole nother video. But anyways, I need to get better about praying, about thanking God. Like, I'm sure you've seen it too, but there's basically like this post, and it's like, what does it say? If you woke up today with what you thank God for yesterday, what would you have? And like, if I don't say anything the entire day, like I always say my nightly prayer, it's like I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. The angels watch me through the night until I wake the morning's light. That's my prayer I say every single night. I don't even really know, like, I just always say that prayer. And I'll usually say, thank you, God, for everything that you have given me. But I'm not going to lie, there are some nights where I'll fall asleep before I can say my prayers or even thank God. But, like, you shouldn't wait at night until to pray. Like, thank God when you're driving in your car. Thank God, like, just every single time. Like, you think of, like, just always thank God. So, my New Year's resolution is to seek more God, and I challenge you to do the same as well. So, thank you for watching this video. I said this was going to be a 10-minute video. It's up to almost 10 minutes now. But, yeah, so I will talk to you all later. And if you like this video, comment or like it or do something. Okay, yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Bye.